ICH Lesson 6, Indian Languages and Literature. Welcome to NIOS. Today we will study lesson number 6. In our today's lesson, we will learn about the rich literature of India. We will also understand about the unity among the languages and literature of India. The role of Sanskrit. Dear learners, Sanskrit is the oldest language of India. In fact, it is one of the oldest languages of the world. The Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas and Dharma Sutras are all written in Sanskrit. Most Buddhists' works are also written in Sanskrit language, like Mahavastu and Lalita Vistara. In fact, Sanskrit language was popular all over the country. Kalhan's Raja Tarangini tells about the king of Kashmir, while the Kalidasa, who is known as Shakespeare of India, has written many famous works in Sanskrit language. Like Abhijanam Shakuntalam, and Meghadoot. Some other important Sanskrit works are Mricha Katika, written by Shudraka, and Swapna Vasavadattam, written by Bhasha, and Ratnavali, written by Shri Harsha. Learners, do you know that the Vedas are the oldest literature in India? The Vedas were written in Sanskrit and orally passed from one generation to the other. There are 4 Vedas, and these Vedas are: number 1 is the Rig Veda. The Rig Veda is the oldest among all the Vedas. It is a collection of 1028 hymns. The poems were written to please God, like Indra, Agni, Varun, Aditi, and Ashwini. Some of the prominent goddesses are Usha, she is the goddess of morning, and Prithvi, she is the goddess of earth. Number 2 is Yajurveda. Yajur means sacrifice or worship. This Veda is concerned with rituals and mantras. Number 3 is Samaveda. This Veda is related to music. It consists of 1600 ragas. And raginis. Or musical notes. Number 4 is Atharva Veda. This Veda is related to medicine and contains treatment of 99 diseases. Learners, the Ramayana and Mahabharata are the two epics, that means long poems written in Sanskrit. Ramayana was written by Valmiki. It tells about an ideal society, while the Mahabharata was written by Vedas. There are 1 lakh verses in it. It tells about the war between the Kauravas and the Pandavas. The Mahabharata also contains the famous Bhagavad Gita, which contains the teachings given by Lord Krishna to Arjuna during the war of Mahabharata. Dear learners, the Puran are religious literatures of the Hindus. In Puranas, religious messages given in the form of simple stories. There are 18 Puranas. The most famous Purana are Brahma Puran, Bhagavat Puran, the third is Vishnu Puran, fourth is Matsya Puran, fifth is Garud Puran. Buddhist and Jain literature. Let us now learn about the literature of the Buddhist and the Jains. The earliest Buddhist works were written in Pali language. This language was spoken in Magadha, that is South Bihar. However, later the Jain texts were written in Prakrit language. The important Jain works are known as Upangas, Prakirnas, Sutras and Malasutras. Famous Jain writers were Haribhadra Suri and Hemchandra Suri. The religious literatures are the Buddhist literature can be divided into two categories. First is religious and the second is non-religious. The religious literatures are the Tripitakas. That means 3 baskets. These are, number 1 is Vinaya Pitaka, which deals with the rules of daily life. The number 2 is Sutta Pitaka, which contains the messages of Lord Buddha about morality and right conduct. And number 3 is Abhidhamma Pitaka. It deals with Buddhist philosophy. The non-religious literatures are the Jatakas. Jatakas are the interesting stories about the previous birth of Buddhas, as he believed that before being born as Gautam, he had taken more than 550 births. The Jatakas throw light on the social and economic conditions during the time of Buddha and after that. Dear learners, let us now try to understand about the literature of 4 regional languages of South India. First is Tamil language. Tamil was the oldest among the 4 South Indian languages. Sangam or assembly of poets were organized. In these assemblies, poets and writers came from various parts of South India, and literature produced in these assemblies were called Sangama literature. The Sangama literature is the collection of long and short poems composed by various poets in praise of numerous heroes and heroines. However, the poems collected in the first Sangam have been lost. In the second Sangam, about 2000 poems were collected. Besides the Sangam literature, other works were also written in Tamil language. The most important work which deals with grammar and poetry were Tolkapiyam. The 2 famous epics are also called as Silappadikaram and Mani Mekalai. Now, we will talk about another language. This is Telugu language. Ruler of the Vijaya Nagara Empire was Krishna Deva Raya. He was a great poet. He wrote famous work called Amukta Malyada. In Telugu language. There were 8 great Telugu writers in his court, popularly known as Ashta Diggaja. One of them, Alasani Pedanna, was known as Andhra Kavita Pitamaha. Now, the third language is Kannada. Many good works were written in Kannada language also. For example, Madhava wrote Dharamnath Puran, Pampa, P-A-M-P-A, was known as the father of Kannada language. He wrote his great works Adi Puran and Vikramar Jiva. Vijaya. And two other great Kannada poets were Ponna and Ranna. These three altogether, Pampa, Ponna and Ranna, were called as Ratna Traya. That means the three gems of Kannada literature. The fourth language is Malayalam. The two great works of Malayalam language are Bhasha Kautilya and Kokasandisan. Rama Panikkar and Ramanujan Azuthechan are the two famous authors of Malayalam languages. Learners, it is now time to revise the lesson now. Number 1, we learnt about the importance and role of Sanskrit language. Number 2, we came to understand about Jain and Buddhist literature. Three, we understood about the development of 4 South Indian languages. This brings us to the close of today's video. I hope you liked watching this video. If you have any query, you may send us your queries at signlanguage@nios.ac.in. For more information, please visit our website www.nios.ac.in. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.